back. And this morning, the question that has been replaying in my head over and over again is advice that I would tell the younger version of myself. So as I've been sitting here reflecting, I just been thinking like, what would I tell the younger version of myself? Like we always say, if I can go back in time, I change this and that. So it's like, what would I tell me? Like what would be my advice to myself? And I feel like the number one thing that has been standing out to me is go after your dreams and your goals. Like, don't let nobody tell you what you should be doing or you shouldn't be doing. It's okay to take advice from people, but more than anything, establishing a relationship with God, which I had at a young age, but I still listen to other people over the voice that I was hearing in my head. That voice is your intuition. That's God talking to you. So I'm like, if I could go back, like I wanted to do hair fresh out of high school, but instead I let people talk me into going to college, knowing that that was never a part of my plan. And here I am now, doing what it is that I wanted to do fresh out of high school, going to cosmetology school. And it's a reminder to me when I clock into school, because the address that I was living at in high school is currently my address that's still on my because I actually signed up for school. So that address is on my progress report when I signed into my school website. So that's just like, I lived at that address how many years ago? And here I am now, like finally pursuing that dream that I had for myself when I knew that that was something that I wanted for myself. But I let other people deter me and tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing. And like somehow, some way, I finally got the courage to just follow my dream. So if I had done that years ago, fresh out of high school, like there's no telling where I would be in life right now. Like I would already be licensed, but it's like there's no right or wrong way to life, it's all lessons and blessings. So moving forward, that's just something that I would tell myself, like follow your heart, follow your dreams, listen to your intuition. Another thing I would tell myself is choose the people that you want in your life. Don't let people choose you, because sometimes people will choose you based off of, how do I say that? Did I say choose people that you want in your life? Don't let people pick you. That's what it is. Don't let people pick you. You choose the people that you want in your life. You choose, like, I would tell myself this, like, because I've always been like a journal. Like, I always journal. So it's just like, and I can look back at different phases of my life and see notes and things that I wrote. And I'm just like, just be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Like, what it is that you want in life, like where it is that you in life. And like, if the people that's choosing you do not align to this version that you're trying to become, don't bring them along. Like, just because it might seem like a good time, a fun time right now, it's just like, it's gonna cost you in the end. Like, when I look back, well, let's not even look back. Let's look at my current situation. So going into cosmetology school, like I literally wrote out to God what it was that I wanted in a friend. And like, I just was like, like where I am in life right now, I want a friend that has common interests with me, like a friend that, it was just a list of things that I wanted in a friend. Like the next time God blesses me with a friend, I don't want it to be based off of material things. I don't want it to be based off of looks, aesthetics. Like that's not where I'm going for. Like I don't want somebody to come around me and immediately try to cling to me because they see me as whoever they decide to see me as, and decide that it's something that they, like I feel like, especially with females, like we have to be careful of getting around people, and like you become friends with a girl and automatically she start calling you her best friend. Automatically she just starts putting a label on things. I feel like, and I've learned that when people do that, it's something about you that they're trying to figure out, and they're trying to get close to you. They're trying to make you feel more comfortable with them. Like I don't know, like it's just hard to explain, but like I feel like y'all get where I'm going with this. Like when people come around you and they're so quick to put a title on things, they're so quick to want to be so close to you and cling to you and always be with you and act like you can't have no other friends and it's always have to be just y'all. It's like, and that was something that I told God this time around. Like when you bless me with a friend, I don't want that. I don't want the possessiveness. I don't want, because those, to me, those are like red flags. Those are ungodly soul ties. Like I don't want that. I want to be vulnerable with my friend. I want to be honest with my friend. I want to be able to show up as me. I don't want to hide certain parts of myself to my friend. I want to be like open and honest. I just want to like have a friend that like understands me and I understand them. We share common interests. I don't have to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. Every day I could show up as me and I could be vulnerable with my friend, and my friend is going to accept me for who I am, and we're equally yoked. So I'm just thankful that God has sent me my friend Jada. Like me and that's my girl, like literally that's my girl. But we're here with each other and we're vulnerable with each other. We're able to be open, transparent. Like she don't have to know everything about me and I don't have to know everything about her, but the parts of us that we share with each other, we're open and honest and vulnerable with each other about it, and I love that for us. We don't have to pretend to be somebody that we're not. Literally, we both have conversations about God with each other. Like we're both obedient in our faith. Like, you know, like it's just different. Like to have a friend that you can be open with about like your relationship with God. Like having a friend that's obedient, that can obey, that can hear, that can listen, that prays, that has a prayer life. Like those type of things are important to me, because I don't want, like, as I'm elevating in life, I don't want to be surrounded by people that's bringing me down. I need somebody that's in a space of elevation. Like I don't want to be around people that think that what I'm doing and where I'm at in life is lame. And no, like, you know, like we could turn up, we can have fun with each other, but we also have the balance in our life, and I feel like that's important. Another piece of advice that I would give myself is show up as you. Do not dim your light for nobody. Like if people can't handle you, that's a personal problem, baby, okay? It's a personal problem, girl. Like, don't dim your light. I feel like sometimes I would literally dumb myself down to be with the people that I am around. And that irks me when I, like, don't do that. Like, that's something that I wish that somebody would have told me. Like, girl, you're special. You're somebody. And everybody's not going to like that, you know? And it's okay that everybody's not going to like you. It's okay. Like, you don't have to be liked by everybody. Don't dim yourself. Don't dumb yourself down to be around people when you know that that ain't you. Be true to you and show up as you. Like, that's just one thing that I wish that I would be able to tell myself. Another thing I wish I'd be able to tell myself is be patient with yourself. There is no shortcuts to life. I don't care what they doing, what you see other people doing. There aren't any shortcuts to life. Everything takes time. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself grace and believe in yourself. Like, just have faith that it's going to happen. You don't have to rush everything. When you rush to do things, in the end, it just makes you have to start all over, and you have to keep starting over. You have to keep starting over. Like, you feel like you done got somewhere and it's just like it don't go nowhere. Like, there aren't any shortcuts to life at all. So like, just give yourself that grace. Just give yourself time. There's no rush. It costs you so much more in the end, so much time and money in the end, than it do trying to rush, and just do it the right way. Like, do things the right way, girl. Another thing I would tell myself is love on you, get to know you. Do not spend so much time trying to worry about other people and how they perceive you and all these other things. Like, a part of loving yourself is setting boundaries. Set boundaries. Some people might call it selfish. It's not selfish. It's self-love. Set those boundaries. Do not let people handle you. Do not let people walk over you. Do not let people, don't just let everything flow if you're not okay with it. If you're not okay with something, speak up. Use your voice. That's a part of loving you, is speaking up for yourself, not letting people treat you any kind of way. And I feel like sometimes we have a delayed reaction to things. Like, I feel like I was a victim of that. Like, I had delayed reactions to things. Like, I'll be just living in the moment, letting things happen. And then one day I just sit down when I feel like I had enough, and I just be like, dang, they did this. They ain't like me for real. And then I'll remove myself. And it's like, that's the part of trying to cover up the pain and putting that Band-Aid over it. And then when it rip off, when it finally fall off, you like, dang, like, this scar is bad. And it hurt, the scab hurt. But sometimes you gotta peel it off to go ahead and let it heal. So that was a major one. Like, girl, love on you. Like, love you, choose you, put yourself first. Don't let people just treat you like you one of them when you know you one of them ones. Like, you know, like, it's okay to vibe by yourself. It's okay to do things alone. You don't need a group of people around you all the time. Another piece of advice that I would give myself is dating wise, don't settle. I know sometimes things might get lonely. You might feel like you just want to be in a relationship, but don't settle. Sometimes we want the aesthetics of, or the look, or the feel of having a guy that has money and has certain things, and it's like, yeah, he has those things, but how does he treat you? How does he make you feel? How does the things that matter the most, you know what I'm saying? Don't overlook those things. Don't let red flag after red flag after red flag just because you don't want to be lonely. Like, love yourself enough to decide that you want more, like, that you deserve more, and say affirmations in the morning. Like, until you, if you don't believe it about yourself, until you believe it about yourself. Like, as women, we just want to feel. We want to feel like, we want to feel special. We want to feel loved. We want to feel like we're the only one. We want to just be in love. We want this man to romance us. And it's just like, sometimes you put up with so much and it doesn't give that. So now you have an ungodly soul tie with a man because you're having sex with him, and the sex is the only thing that's keeping you there with him. But once you remove sex out the equation, what do you feel once he's not doing that to you? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, don't give yourself away. Save yourself. Save yourself. Do not let the sexual intercourse be what's holding you to a man. Don't let a moment a moment trick you out of yourself. Because younger me, I lost myself. And when I really sat back and thought about it, it was just like I was dishing out my time, my energy. And sometimes you gotta look at yourself and realize who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, the favor that's on my life, because I was giving you my time and my energy, made you into the better person than who you was. You know what I'm saying? Because once I removed my energy, and I put back my time into me and focus on me, it's like you start seeing the fruits of your labor. You know what I'm saying? You start seeing this man ain't got nothing going on. His life is going downhill. And that's how you know, like, you not regular. Don't let nobody treat you like you regular. So hold on to you. Don't just be giving yourself away. Don't let people misuse you. Don't let people mistreat you. Like, you're special. You're somebody. Since I was a little girl, I always said, I'm going to be somebody. Like, when it came down, I can't honestly say this. Like, no man has no pictures of me in their phone. And I always used to say, I'm going to be somebody. Like, I'm going to be somebody when I grow up. I'm not letting nobody record me. Like, I'm not letting nobody do none of that, because I'm going to be somebody. And I'm not letting none of that ever come out. So, like, have standards, have morals, have respect for yourself. Another piece of advice that I would give the younger version of me is cherish the people that's in your life. Love on the ones that you see that genuinely love and care for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is short. And if someone is in your life that genuinely cares for you, that genuinely loves you, make time to at least pick up the phone and call them. Like, sometimes a text message is not enough. Sometimes it feels more better for someone to hear your voice. You know, just being able to hear the excitement in your voice. Like, just pick up the phone. Like, I just thought about you. Like, thank you for, you know, just for caring about me. Because although I might not have much to offer you, the fact that I know that you love and you care and you support me matters. And, you know, like, it matters. So that's something else I would tell myself. I have aunties that support me from afar, and anything and everything I got going on, they're right there. And I'm like, although I'm not in state with them, I wish that I had a stronger relationship with them. And it's like, had I been picking up the phone and calling them, you know what I'm saying? Like, the relationship possibly could be different. Because they support me, so it's like they show their love, and I don't. More so, what I'm trying to say is, don't let things be one-sided with people that genuinely care for you. Like, if it matters to you, if you see that people genuinely love you, and you got love for them too, like, don't just let that go void. Like, don't let it be one-sided. Another piece of advice that I would give myself is feel, cry, release. Don't hold things in. Don't hold grudges against people. Forgive. Like, it's okay to forgive and let go. You don't have to hold on. It's release. Like, release the pain. Release the whatever it is that you're feeling. It's okay to release. Like, don't hold that in, because now that's negative energy that's harvesting your heart. And nobody want that. Them bad vibes. You know what I'm saying? We want good, positive vibes. So it's just like, it's okay to feel and admit that you've been hurt. Release the pain and move on with life. Forgive and you give it to God. Like, more than anything, y'all, a piece of advice that I would give myself, like, I've always had a relationship with God, but as life went on, it'll be times when I fall off, and like, my prayer life is not as strong, and like it's not like people come around and then I fall out of what it was that I had going on, and that goes back to the people that you have around you. Because now my friend, like I was telling y'all about, when we hang, we still, our conversation somehow we always end up talking about God. We talk about our Bible plans, what we're reading in the Bible, like, so it's just like this friendship has not taken me away from God, and I appreciate that. Like, advice to my younger self is don't get away from God. Like, hold on to that relationship. You need that. Like, that's the foundation to you. That's my foundation. That's the foundation to you. Like, like that's how you maneuver through life. That's how you keep your faith strong. That's how you have peace. That's how you have your happiness. That's how you have your joy. That's how you're able to wake up in the morning and just have strength that you didn't even know that you had. Like, more than anything, do not lose sight of your relationship with God. Stay connected to God. Stay grounded with God. Stay in your word. Girl, read your Bible. Even if you're not going to church, read your Bible. Stay connected, because that's the cheat code to life for you, okay? That's the advice that I would give the younger version of myself. Like, I feel like with those things that I have stated, like, girl, if I would have been able to know those things, yeah, life would be different for your girl right now, for sure. For sure. But it's okay, because you live and you learn. And I had to go through things to get to the woman that I am today. And I'm grateful for every lesson that I have learned. I'm not like, I'm at a point now where, like, I forgive myself for everything that I did, but I'm more grateful that I found myself, so that now I'm able to, like, sit here and I'm able to, like, share this knowledge. Like, knowledge is power. Like, you just gotta, like, I'm grounded right now, so it's just like, once God has blessed you, like we count our blessings. Yes, I've counted my blessings, baby. I'm blessed, okay? But it's a difference when you're able to sit somewhere and share your blessings. Like, God has blessed me, so now I am trying to bless y'all with the knowledge and the wisdom that He has given me. And I hope y'all apply it to y'all life. Bye.